people that don't know me, I'm Katie, and you know now. My story starts off pretty normal. I was raised in the Catholic Church, and I went to catechism every week until I was in 8th grade. My brother and I, we were raised by two really supportive parents, and they would do anything for us. They were really good parents to us. And it was in April of 2014, April 1st, that I came to Momentum for the first time when Maddie Montgomery was here. And it was just a really different experience, as a lot of people think for the first time that they've come here. They think, you know, who are all these crazy people jumping around and singing for Jesus? And I really saw the passion here, and it made me want to come back. And I came for the second time with Alex Mitchell, and after that, I couldn't stop coming. I came every week, and it was a good thing for me, because before I started coming to Momentum, I was in a really kind of scary place in my life. My older brother, his name is Alex, and he was in the worst part of an addiction to heroin and crack cocaine. And when I started coming to Momentum, that's when I started to pray for him, really, because before I started coming here, I knew who God was, and I knew that he existed, but I didn't really know his power and what he could do for the people in my life and myself. And I started to pray for my brother, and I think it helped. You know, he got arrested, which was actually a blessing in disguise, because that was the beginning of his recovery. And now he's been clean for 9 months, which but in the worst time of his addiction is when something happened to me too. I developed an eating disorder called anorexia, and that was kind of the way that I coped with his addiction. It made me feel like I had some control over something in my life, whereas before I didn't, and I didn't know how to deal with, you know, what me and my parents went through with him. And when I realized, it took me a couple months to admit to myself that, you know, I have an eating disorder and it's a problem, and that it's something that can kill me, you know. And once I really realized the danger that I was putting myself in, that I realized that I could turn to God, because I saw what he did for my brother and what he did in his life. So I thought, you know, he can do the same thing for me too. And once I fully surrendered my life to God and fully said, you know, I have a problem and you're the only one that can fix it, you're the only one that can make it go away, that's when I started to see improvement, and that's when I began my own recovery. And and now I can say, you know, I'm not anorexic anymore. I don't have those thoughts. The mental disorder that took over my mind for so long is not there anymore. And God has all the glory for that. I don't give any credit to anybody but him, because he's the only one that has the power that can make those problems in your life go away, no matter what they are. It doesn't matter. No matter how big your problem is or how scary the things in your life are, he's bigger than that, and he can help, and he can make it go away, because he did it for me and he did it for my brother. And I have a Bible verse that I think of, and it's actually on a necklace that I gave my brother for Christmas. It's Joshua 1:9. It's, have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. And I just want everyone, no matter what your problem is in your life, to remember that God is bigger than that, and that no matter what it is, you can get through it with his help if you live for him.